Hi guys!
Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over my Team of the Week 9 predictions and investments. Of course, this weekend we had another international break. It's our last one until 2022. Thank God. But it also means it's probably our last time getting a very good Team of the Week, which international breaks are known for giving. And to be quite honest, we have a really good Team of the Week coming for you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you drop a thumbs up. And if you're enjoying the daily FIFA 22 market videos, make sure to subscribe. Let's get into it. So guys, let's just hop right into it. We had a very attack crazy Team of the Week. That's probably coming. A lot of international duty players just completely went off. And we'll start it off with Harry Kane. The guy scored more goals in this game than he has in the last months. I literally don't know the last time Harry Kane scored in the Premier League. But Harry Kane went off for England this weekend. 3 goals, 1 assist, really great display. Lewandowski having 2 goals and 1 assist, another really good striker. Now guys, keep in mind that international break technically goes on for a few more days, so after this video is being recorded, it is possible that some more players will have good performances. Next up, we have Emi Martinez from Argentina. He had 4 saves and a clean sheet in a huge Argentina 1-0 win over Uruguay, basically solidifying themselves into that World Cup spot, which I mean, them and Brazil basically have it locked down anyways. And then we have another striker who actually surprised the entire world for France. Kylian Mbappe having a first half hat trick and then finishing the game with 4 goals and 1 assist. This is a Team of the Week that I can guarantee 100% will get in, and I am very excited to see this card. Next up, we have Gundogan here, and he had 2 goals for Germany and a nice win for them. He's going to be a good card, honestly, but he does have a rule breaker card out already, so, you know, it kind of undermines the inform because that other special card that he has will be higher rated than this current Team of the Week card that'll come out this week. But, you know, regardless, he'll still be a nice little market card. He'll probably be very cheap. Next up, we have Gaya, who finished with a clean sheet and a man of the match alongside his good buddy Laporte, who also had a clean sheet and a man of the match for Spain too. So them two together, I mean, they could possibly get into Team of the Week. Obviously, there is so many games over this international break, some of them starting as early as like Wednesday. So, you know, there is a good shot for a lot of different cards to get in. Next up, we have Sar. I mean, dude, he went off 2 goals and a man of the match. It looks like he played more of a left wing kind of position in the game. It's really tough to really tell when you're watching when you're kind of looking over the stats on some of these games if you don't watch them. But Sar had a very convincing display, and it looks like he's going to get his second inform, which is going to be really insane. And finally, for at least this list that I have, we have Mitrovic, who scored a brilliant winner for Serbia to solidify their spot in the World Cup, kicking out Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal, and they're now going to have to play in a qualifier playoff kind of match or whatever. Now, as I said, this video is being recorded on a Sunday night, which means there is still a couple games to come, and it's possible that I missed a few players. So let me know in the comments who you guys want to see in Team of the Week, who maybe I missed out on, and, you know, maybe someone who performed well on the Monday. Now guys, let's get into it. My favorite part of these videos is the investment and market talk. Now we have quite a few meta cards, I guess we can call them, that will impact other cards in the market. Obviously, we are going to have Mbappe Team of the Week card, and I'm very convinced that we are going to get a Sar card. So we are going to kind of take a look at some cards to invest in heading into this Team of the Week, and then I kind of want to take a look at the Team of the Week cards we already have in the game because there is some really huge potential investment opportunities for us there. But starting off, we're going to go to Sar because obviously he has this right mid card, and it, you know, at first glance, you might think that, you know, hey, this card is probably going to end up getting panic sold a little bit as we get the second Team of the Week card, and it is kind of likely that it could happen. Now he's actually up 2k on both consoles, it looks like, heading into this. Not so much on PS, but on Xbox it looks like he's up a tiny bit. But there is a good chance you might see a little bit of panic selling as predictions and stuff come out and people kind of hold off, and I think this is a dumb decision by anybody doing that because it is very likely that that Sar card will be in a different position, meaning that this one really won't be impacted too much. So if you do see some panic on this card, it might not be a bad shout to pick up before Team of the Week drops, because if that Sar is a left winger, this one will get bought right back up as people maybe will try to switch kind of sides or whatever. People might not need left wingers because let's be honest, the Prem has a lot more left mids and left wingers than they do right wingers. Really, the only meta card on the right side of the pitch is Mo Salah. On the other side, you have cards like Mane, Son, and some others that are very solid and will do, a good job. Phil Foden's inform does a great job on that left side. So just keep an eye on this card. Now, I also want to talk about Kylian Mbappe's card because obviously this is a huge striker and he could actually move some of the other top tier forwards, and as well as his gold card will probably start moving a bit as well. Now, he does have a chance to get in Team of the Week. Now, with his gold card, I'm not a huge fan of investing so many coins into a gold card. It is possible he goes up, or it is possible that he just goes down due to the next set of, Adidas promo cards that come out or whatever we might get this week. It is possible that, we could get preview packs, we could get another icon pack, something that would take the market down. This card could just come down due to these other alternatives coming in. I'm not a huge fan of going all in on the gold cards, kind of ahead of a Team of the Week, you know what I mean? But if this card is to see some kind of panic selling, which I highly doubt it, it'll probably get pumped up just due to investors trying to push cards up and stuff like that. We'll see with Mbappe's card. But I wanted to kind of point out that you should be careful with a card like this, because with a Team of the Week coming out, it is possible that you might see a little bit of panic selling on some of the other cards, on some of the top striker cards. Because what happens with that is another really top tier card gets added into these bunch and people will look away from some of these other cards. So it is possible that, a 92 rated Mbappe, you could see the likes of maybe Cantona coming down a tiny bit, Wayne Rooney coming down a tiny bit, just because there's another alternative added into that kind of playing field. And it is Mbappe. He is insane in this game, whether you like it or not. He's absolutely insane. So just be careful with some of these other cards because the alternatives might see a little bit of a dip. Now, other than that, I don't think too many of the other cards are going to impact the market too much. We don't really have any other cards that have second versions or are going to be at that top tier meta angle. They're going to be kind of either mid tier, if not just low tier fodder. Which kind of leads me into the next point, and I kind of want to talk about some of the cards that we already have in the game. And that is actually the fodder cards already for the Team of the Week versions, because they are still very low. And if you guys watched yesterday or earlier today, yesterday's video, kind of talking about investments, and if you guys haven't seen it, I do recommend you do watch it. But if you guys didn't check it out, I recommended that you guys pick up some of these 84 informs because they are very, very low. And I think just kind of any Team of the Week cards are going to be very good shouts at picking up. Really, the 84s, 85s, and 86s are very low, and those 86s are actually getting dangerously low, coming down like 17k. And even, the 85s, I think JR at 14k is a crazy good buy. But some of these 86s are really starting to get low in that 17k range. And I just think that it's, with Black Friday on the horizon, we're going to see some kind of content that starts pushing these cards up. We kind of have to. So maybe in the lead up, you might see these cards go up, and they're basically low risk because there's no way that these cards will stay this low forever. And these cards are at discard, so you literally can't lose coins on them. So I'm kind of keeping my eye on that, and as well as I'm keeping my eye on a few of the Team of the Week 8 cards too, because of course, all of them are basically fodder too. Some of these cards are really, really interesting, but obviously, we do have a couple meta cards as well. So I am keeping my eye on Neymar. I think it's very possible that he could go up a tiny bit out of packs. He is very meta, but you guys do have to be careful with this one because we do have Black Friday coming. And with Black Friday usually comes a best of Team of the Week, which I can guarantee Neymar will end up being in. Same with kind of Goretzka. I think Goretzka could get in a best of Team of the Week. I actually thought this card was a little bit too low. I loved Goretzka's gold card. I really haven't used the inform, but I feel like the inform is just a little bit too low. I think maybe he'll push over 200k on both consoles, honestly, because he is a very meta card. And if we do get a Lewandowski Team of the Week, it is possible that maybe he pushes up a little bit. But I think this card is insane, being that he is a Hullet Gang card and he's only sitting at 200k. He's a very good kind of mid tier between the top tier center mids and then, the low tiers. So I do think that this could be a card that ends up rising a bit. Finally, the rest of the cards, they don't really interest me too much, although this Nkunku card does a little bit because he is actually decent. He looks like a decent card in game. Obviously, he did have those SBCs that came out that cost 200k, and then this 86 comes out at 40k, so, kind of some crazy value. But there is a good chance that this card could go up out of packs too. He's got really good links, the Bundesliga links as well, and he's kind of flattened out around this 40k price. I would not be surprised to see this card go up a little bit because he is just, like I said, he's fairly decent. Now, some of these other cards are basically fodder, but I really like Kurt Zouma as an investment if an 84. Sitting at 11k is just too cheap, and he's a center back that's French from the Premier League. I mean, the links just don't get better than that. So if you guys are to pick up an 84 inform, I think Kurt Zouma's a really good one in this current team of the week, to be honest. But yeah, guys, other than that, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support recently. You guys have absolutely smashed it. Get ready. We got a lot of content coming this week, including on Tuesday. We have our big Black Friday investment guide, which I highly recommend you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on that. It's going to be a banger. Until next time, though, guys, peace.